All right, we're out back in the scrap pile. We got Fat Alice. Today is the day Marcel's truck goes away. The good old scrapper is going with a pile of scrap. I mean a full pile of scrap. You can't even drive this into the scrapyard. So what I'm going to attempt to do is pick it up through the cab, lift it with the back of the bucket against the hood. Hopefully the frame and the cab mounts can hold all this weight. Got a little help today. My buddy Rylan. He's going around picking up all the broken things and the tires and stuff. He's too young to drive, but he's driving. There she is, the legend of the Ferd. She definitely went out in style. I don't know how the roof stayed on there, but damn. That broke again. It's the first thing I fixed when I met Marcel. You can see my old welds. Yeah. Damn. She's going to the scrapyard for her very last time. So what's better, the Hemi or the 5.3 LS? Can a Chevy Cruze sound cool? We're about to find out. Yeah. That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, the first like little bit of it, but the second you floor it, it just goes dead quiet.
All right, so you guys haven't seen this thing in a little minute. It's actually sitting on all its own wheels. It's rolling around, except for that front fender's tagging the tire, so little brace that goes up and in over is touching. So it's just sitting on these brackets that I made just to roll it around, because I gotta get it out of here. My dad's got projects and plans. I gotta work on that Jeep, but I just wanted to give you guys a little glimpse of what it looks like. This truck's gonna be so awesome when it's done. Fuck. It's gonna be wicked. Yeah, pretty pumped. So, yeah, this is the bracket that's touching on the other side. So I'll have to move that. It's just sitting on wood blocks there and those steel blocks in the back. Once I get back on my other stuff and get that Jeep done, I am like, I don't know, the way it sits right now has got me like super fired up. Like, I just want to drive this thing. It's been too long. Ugh. This thing is leaving the shop for the first time in like 5 years. I literally only have a month's worth of work into it. It's a shame because I got pretty far. So yeah, she rolls now. She's got a Fresnel steering system. It's not in there very good, but sister's boyfriend was able to steer it no problem. So I'm gonna pull this thing out and we're gonna stash it in the barn till I can finish this project and all my upgrades on the Camaro. And then that is gonna come to the house garage, and then we're gonna work on it there. Thanks to chance, we've got this barn find Chevy. Just look at this thing. Lots of room. Cool. Just put it away for a little bit. She's gonna come back out, don't worry. Is this ever weird? This is so weird. Oh well. Time to clean up and... So here's the fun part. This is my old mower deck. The center blade mount just decided to go for a ride because it's completely rotten. This deck was in really, really bad shape. Me and Abby, actually, probably the first or second week me and Abby were dating, I basically taught her to weld on this thing, so I'm gonna blame it on her. Just kidding, I'm not. This thing was just done. So yeah, I was cutting the grass and then the belts just decided to go for a ride. So what sucks is that this is a 46-inch cut and I have a shorter 42. I believe it's a 42. But yeah, so this tractor is a magnet clutch type thing on off for the blades, or to activate the thing at the bottom. And this one's one of those ones where you engage the clutch, right? You engage the clutch to release these little brakes. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this out until the brakes are not touching, and then I'm going to weld it in place so that I can stick it under this tractor and make it work. Are you bothering me to go in for supper? Yes. Okay, she's bothering me to go in for supper. So I'm gonna weld this real quick and then I'm gonna have some food. And I sure do love this little welder. So the pads are not touching no more. Then I'll be able to make mounts that I can adjust to make sure the belt is kind of tight. But as soon as it starts spinning, it shouldn't have any issues. Yeah. Good old 175 plus. This thing's awesome. Supper time. Raining for a few days, so let's see if the roof leak repairs worked out. Oh, there's a little wetness still in here. I can't tell if that blew in because there's a giant gap here, but the seats usually have a giant puddle on them. So let's have a look here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a little dampness still up there, so maybe we'll get it a little bit better. But is it coming from this? So okay, it could leak across. The thing I'm worried about was mostly the seats. So we'll once we get everything dialed in better. See around the light here, it's a little bit wet. Yeah, we'll get this thing dialed in and it'll be sealed real good. But I'm happy that the roof is no longer leaking in the seats. Stupid cameras make it look so small. Alright, this has been my little workshop for the last little bit. Let's have a look. Everything's crude and aligned by eye, but it's pretty lined up. Same with the back. It's all crude, but let's fire this thing up and see what happens. Alright, I took it for an initial test run. And I had to add these pieces that right here. All that bracket on. When I bolted up in a hole, that was already there, so we're good to go on that end. So far, so good. Operation Illegaler is Frig. Towing a Mustang to Caperall is commencing.
Yes. Just don't look at it too close.
Don't look at it at all. It's just not worth it. This is kind of like one of those Medusa things. As if you look, you'll be fucked. Poor Anthony. He wants to fix this thing. I mean, it doesn't look bad from the outside. I don't think the underneath is very nice. We'll try to convince him to gut the whole bottom of it and build a roadster shop type chassis. Because he wants it looking butt-ass ugly like this. Which would make a hell of a sleeper because this thing is gross. It's gross, guys. It's super gross.